Welcome to this August edition of the Running Report. We're going to break down all the biggest running news that happens month to month. And on this episode, we're going to kick it off with an exciting Diamond League recap that's going to lead to an even more exciting World Championships happening in a couple weeks. And then we're going to break down all the biggest doping news that's been happening over this past month. Now, even one of them has been cleared to run at the World Championships now. And is this really good for the sport or is it not? We're going to talk about all that. And then I'm going to sit down with Matthew Lieberman and we're going to talk about all the biggest things that are going to happen at the World Championships and what you should really look out for. And then we have an exciting announcement for the Running Report, so you want to make sure you stick around for the end where we can talk about all that. And so this is going to be an exciting episode. I hope you guys are ready, so let's run it. Now with 4 topics, 4 questions, and 4 laps to go, let's just get right into it and talk about this Diamond League Finals recap. And I want to start off first with Mr. Karsten Warholm from Norway. He came to the Diamond League Final and he was not playing around. He runs a 46.92, moving him number 2 all time on the 400 meter hurdles list. But let's not forget about Ryan Benjamin. He was right behind him. He ran a 46.98, moving him number 4 all time. But especially Warholm, because it kind of looked like over the last 2 years he was kind of dodging on Brasamba and Benjamin, not looking to race him as much, but he was still running those good times. No, let me get me wrong right there, no disrespect, but then to go out and race Benjamin finally in this Diamond League final and really just show out like he did in that World Championships about 2 years back is really just a testament on where he is going, and I'm so excited to see what they can do at the World Championships. Then also in 800 meter, Donovan Brazier, oh my goodness, this man ran amazing. One of the best 800 meter races I ever seen in my life. I was literally watching it the last 100, just like, no.
Donovan Brazier with less than 100 to go. He's coming, Paul.
No!
Will catch Amos and the...
No, that shouldn't be able to do that. He runs a 142.6 or 142.7, about 2/10 off the American record, beating Nigel Amos, who ran a 141 earlier this season. I'm so excited to see he's going to run at Worlds. It's also going to be exciting in that race. Then let's also move on to the women 400 meter hurdles, because Sydney McLaughlin, she got her revenge on Dylan Muhammad at the Diamond League final after she beat her at the USA Championships, breaking the world record Dylan Muhammad did. But Sydney McLaughlin comes out, she runs a personal best for this season in a 52 and a 52.8, and she's really looking good going to World Championships. But the one thing I want to talk about Sydney real quick, how is Sydney always surprised after she wins? Like, I don't understand it. At the USA's, even when she was winning earlier in the Diamond League, she always looking like, oh.
After losing the US 52.85.
Well, that's your response.
Oh, like she don't think she's gonna win. She don't think she's gonna run these times. And I'm all like, Sydney, girl, you nice. Like, come on. Like, if that was me, I think that's why God made me like the way that I am. I'm not that fast. I think that's why He made me that way. Because if I was Sydney, I would have been like,
so after losing the US title, comes back and takes the Diamond League title over Muhammad.
That would have been me. Sid, I'm gonna need you to get hyped if you win this World Championship race. I'm gonna need you to get hyped. But then I want to go on to probably the talk of the town, and this is really the question I have for this 4th lap to go. Is basically, what was the biggest performer from the weekend? And I think the biggest performer had to be Noah Lyles. Now I know these dudes were running super fast and girls are running fast as well. Like, you would probably think Noah Lyles was the biggest performer. And he goes out, he beats Johan Blake, he beats Xi from China, and he beats Justin Gatlin. He actually fell back to 4th place in that race, but he goes out and runs a 9.98 after losing to Justin Gatlin earlier this year in a Diamond League race. Like, he really played big, I feel like, in that 100 meter race. Now also, this dude's a triple threat. He's not even a double threat anymore, because he's able to run the 100 meter, he's able to run the 200 meter, and he performing at the shows. He performing at the meets. Come on. He performed with Sandy Morris after the meet was over, and he was rapping out there, spitting bars. Like, come on, bro. This dude's definitely the performer of the meet after winning 100, goes backstage, puts on his performing gear, and goes spits bars. Come on, bro. Definitely the performer than me, Noah Lyles. Tell me what you guys think. Who was the biggest performer than me? let me know. Now with 3 laps to go, let's talk about all that big doping news and doping scandals that really took head coming into August and kind of just distracted us from all the great running that was happening. Then probably the biggest story that really just kind of broke the running internet for a little bit was Christian Coleman earlier in August that really just hit the heart, I feel like, of all track and field fans. He was going to be suspended for 3 missed violations that happened over a 12-month period that WADA caught over this past year. And basically, he went out and he appealed this. He said that this wasn't meant to be. I'm a clean athlete. It looks like Christian Coleman was telling the truth because he has been cleared to compete at the World Championships. So basically, that went down. It kind of just looks like at this moment that WADA kind of just dropped the ball. So he was supposed to have an appeal on September 4th, but looking at USADA was looking over his appeal and everything like that and all the filing situations, is actually his 3 violations did not occur over a 12-month period of time. If you want to look more into this news, Let's Run and Flow Track and Yahoo Sports has like the full story. So basically, WADA can still appeal this, so it's still not really still set in stone. I feel like that he may still get the bid to go, but right now it looks like, has USADA saved track and field or did they not? Because I'm thinking this is my 2 things. This is my 2 things about this topic where I think this can be going and how track fans are looking. Because I feel like there's a lot of track fans looking at this day right now and just saying, yes, like thank you God, USADA, they saved us, they got our man back, the 100-meter, he's back, the dude, the myth, the legend. He's gonna come, he's gonna win worlds, he's gonna win the Olympics next year, and we're gonna have Noah Lyles win, we're gonna have Michael Normanlander or Fred Curley. Like, USA is taking over in the sprint game. That's what it looks like USADA just did for us, to just saving USA sprinting. But then I think it leads fans to thinking, because he has been fouled up for this and he is a great sprinter and people are just out to get him at a certain point. There are people, a lot of people, when they're in these great positions, people are really just not looking for that person to win. You know what I mean? So I think there are people just thinking like, what? Like, what's happening? How is this man clean now? How are they just gonna peel it like that? Just like there's something fishy here. Now, with 2 laps to go, we're joined by Matthew Lieberman, who's gonna break down what is he most excited for at the World Championships. But first off, how you doing, Matt? How you been, bro?
I'm chilling, bro.
I haven't seen you on the channel in a minute.
You know,
chilling?
Sometimes you gotta go 0 dark 30 and just.
Okay.
I'm kidding. No, I've been good though. I've been good.
Alright, so let's just get right into the topic. So what are you most excited for at World Championships? There's a lot of big things happening. Just like Diamond League finals. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people coming back and just a lot of races. Like, what are you excited for, man?
I mean, I'm really excited for like the rivalries going into the World Championships. I feel like lately in track and field there's been a lot of rivalry. Especially in USA's, the 1500 is going to be a big one. I think you have Craig, which he won USA's, and I feel like Centro really didn't like that, and I think that rivalry between Centro and Craig is going to be big. Even if they don't take the dub, I feel like that rivalry is going to be big, whoever's going to get in the top 3. But I also think that you have rivalries also with Sydney McLaughlin and what's her name? In the 400 hurdles. Yeah, the 400 hurdles. That's going to be a big one. I felt like a lot of people wanted Sydney to win that race in USA's, but she didn't win, so like I feel like that rivalry between them is also gonna.
Yeah, Sydney did get her in the Diamond League finals.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's what's up. And then besides that, I feel like just the rivalry in track and field right now, going into all the Diamond League races, all these races are just big. Even with Paul Chelimo, and then you have Paul Chelimo and Lopez Lemong, just going back and forth on social media, and that's just bringing up track and field, not just going into the World Championships, but just in general.
Alright, that's cool, bro. I think the rivalries are definitely something to look out for, and it's going to be exciting to see, bro. It's going to be real exciting.
It is.
But Matt, thanks for joining us, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Really appreciate it.
Thank
you
you
coming on, and yeah. Now, with 1 lap to go, this is usually our bell lap question, which is a question that comes straight from y'all. But we're going to do a little bit different this time because we got a huge announcement. And it's basically at the Runner Report, we have our own YouTube channel now. So we have a YouTube channel, so make sure you guys go subscribe to that. You can go ahead and go link it down in the description or below, or there'll be a tag up here somewhere or something like that. So yeah, we have a YouTube channel. Soon enough, that's all this content is gonna go over to that channel. I don't know when exactly that's gonna happen, but probably look onto the new year or something like that. But it's gonna take a minute, but I just want to get you guys go over there right now, because soon enough we'll have clips over there and other stuff. And it's not just gonna be the running report, it's also gonna be reaction videos. It's also gonna be some other fun stuff that we're gonna do with just track media that's just moving into a different direction where I feel like track media hasn't really traveled before. So if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe to the running report, and thank you all for watching. Make sure to comment down below and share with your friends, because we really want to know what you guys really think about all these topics, from the doping allegations, from the Diamond League finals, and what you're most excited for at the World Championships. See y'all later, guys.
All right, you quit, you call mama. I dare you to take a little pain.
We're not just here to take part, we're here to take over.
Tell him.
Only a sport by a very broad definition, because it really only tests your fast twitchies, right?
No!